What's up, folks? I'm Private Hudson, and I am happy to announce that I passed my CompTIA Security Plus exam. Yeah, that's right. And I am so happy I did that because my A Plus and Network Plus were about to expire, and passing this has renewed both of them, so which is great. And yeah, I'm here to give you some good advice on how you can pass that exam as well. As you can see, I am celebrating. You should be celebrating too. Um, but yeah, the exam was actually easier than I thought it would be. Um, you could say that I overstudied because I used like four different sources. And so the sources I used was Jason Dion's Udemy videos along with his 6 practice exams. I also watched Professor Messer stuff on YouTube, and I bought his he had 3 practice exams. I bought them for like $25. Another source I used was Inside Cloud and Computing. Is that what it's called? Inside Cloud and Security. My apologies. Pete Zerger. And yeah, his stuff was great. He has like a 10-hour long breakdown of where he just goes over all the objectives like line by line. That stuff was really great. Especially since it's like his stuff his material is basically like, watch this in the beginning of your studying and watch this at the end of your studying. And that was super beneficial, especially at the end, because as he goes line by line by line, it kind of refreshes your knowledge on some of the material that either Jason Dion or Professor Messer might have mentioned early on that you probably forgot at this point. And the fourth material I used was IT Pro TV, which was garbage, um, just flat out garbage. I have access to it through my employer, and yeah, the material was just awful. It's like every episode is like fucking 30 minutes long because it's just like two dudes just chatting for half the time about fucking random shit that's probably not even relevant. And yeah, like for example, when you get to like domain 5, you have this whole thing on data owners, data custodians. Like, I don't know, I have my notes somewhere here. Data process. I don't even remember what the shit was. That's why I'm referring to my notes. Yeah, data custodians, data protection officers, all this crap. They have like a 15-minute long video about it, right? And then you go see Professor Messer, same material, 2 minutes long. And yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe they're just trying to, make the videos as long as possible for revenue or whatever, since it is a subscription-based service. But yeah, that material was awful. And I did their like labs as well, and those labs are also fucking garbage. Um, because it's basically everything is essentially a VM that runs in the browser. Every single lab assignment, it's 4 VMs actually. You got an Active Directory domain controller. You got just a random ass server that's also joined to the domain. You got a Windows 10 computer, and you have a Kali Linux workstation or whatever. Um, and yeah, you can't adjust the even adjusting shit like resolution and screen sizes. The Kali Linux, it runs in a tiny ass little box. You can't even adjust that. It's fucking garbage. And 90% of the time, those shits don't even load properly. Like they just fucking glitch out on you and just don't even start. And like they have you do some random ass shit. It's like, oh yeah, let's run fucking the harvester on this Kali Linux thing. And it's like, okay, cool. I'm curious. I'd love to know how this program works. And it's just literally telling you commands to run without explaining why you're running them, what do they do, and you just run them, and then you take a screenshot and you submit it, and then there you go, lab complete. Yeah, it's just fucking garbage learning material. And the exam, it honestly wasn't. It wasn't that bad. I think it was pretty easy. Um, it's weird. It's bizarre because this is maybe like the sixth or so certification exam that I've taken, and I passed every single one on my first try. I don't know. So yeah, I took the A plus about 3 years ago. I took the Network Plus 2 months after that. Then I got two random ass IBM Cloud uh, certifications sometime this year, and I got my LPI Linux fundamentals this year as well. And yeah, and I just got my Security Plus, and I don't know. It was surprisingly it wasn't. I mean, I probably overstudied. That's probably why it wasn't that hard for me. But yeah, CompTIA exams are the fucking worst. They're just the fucking worst, dude. You get these stupid ass questions. These really fucking dumb ass questions. For example, now of course I can't actually tell you what actual questions there were in the exam, and I don't even fucking remember what questions there were, word for word. But you get dumbass shit like, all right, you get a hard drive, right? You get a hard drive, and the question's something like, how do you remove which of these methods do you use to remove the data from the hard drive without, destroying the drive, right? So you get like A, pulverize, B, incinerate, C, D, wipe, format, secure erase. You get questions like that, and then you get a fucking question that gives you like fucking 50 lines of fucking terminal output, dude. 50 fucking lines of terminal output. And it's like, a security breach has been discovered, and a security analyst is reviewing the logs, and you can go through like fucking 50 lines of fucking terminal output. You're going through it. It's got everything. It's got fucking SQL injection and cross-site scripting and all this other chicken shit bullshit, brute force, rainbow attacks, all this fucking shit into this fucking log output. And then you get to the question after literally going through 50 lines worth of fucking code. And the question is, based on the data of the log output, which of the following is what most likely the security analyst had for breakfast? Uh, Proctor? Proctor? Is this fucking legit? Yeah, it's a fucking legit question, dude. Hurry up and answer. You got 10 minutes left of your fucking exam. Oh, fuck. All right. A, bacon. B, bacon and eggs, dear. C, bacon, eggs, beans on toast. Or D, frosted flakes. And obviously, the answer is C, bacon, eggs, beans on toast. Why? Because if you were to go analyze the actual log output, you would have seen that the timestamps are in Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich is in fucking UK. Clearly, the security analyst is in UK as well. And as a result, over there, they eat fucking beans on toast and shit. Not that I have a problem with it. I actually kind of enjoyed myself, and that's why that's the answer. You get that wrong if you fucking choose fucking D, fucking Frosted Flakes, and then you fail. You fucking fail, and then you submit an appeal to fucking Pearson View, to the fucking CompTIA CEO, president, and all that fucking shit. And you're like, listen, dude, they eat fucking Frosted Flakes in the UK, right? And then they respond back with, it's called Frosties over there. That's why that answer was wrong. Your appeal is denied. You fucking fail. You get fucking debarred from all that fucking shit. All of your previous certifications get nullified, and that's it. And you're barred from taking another CompTIA exam for the rest of your life. That's what happens when you get the question wrong. Yeah. So that's basically how the exam was. I had 74 questions. 4 of them were simulations. The rest were all, obviously multiple choice. But yeah, I mean, I have no idea how I did on those fucking simulations. I think 3 of them I don't even know. They were not easy. But the multiple choice stuff was surprisingly simple. Dion's and Messer's exams were significantly harder than the actual exam itself. And, you know, eh, just in case you're curious, I did get like 81 to 84% on basically all those practice tests. Um, they keep telling you, oh, yeah, you should get a 90 before you take the actual exam. I don't know. I kept getting the same score regardless of how much of the material I was going through. Well, you want to take the exam in person. You don't want to take it online. I've never taken any of my certification exams online, and I probably never will. Uh, I mean, just look at all this fucking shit I got. There's no way that like the exam proctor is gonna be like, oh yeah, this will fly. This will fly. This is a good secure room with no way for you to cheat. I have a fucking PS3 right fucking here. So that shit's not gonna fucking work. Um, so yeah, if you can take it in person, take it in a testing facility. So the way I studied was um, yeah. So I basically spent maybe 4 or 5 hours watching videos, and then I took a break, and then I played some Dynasty Warriors 9. I played for about an hour, and then I resumed watching videos for another 3 to 4 hours, and then I played some more Dynasty Warriors 9. So that would be like day one, right? That would be like day one. Day two, I again watched some videos, and then because I completed Xiahou campaign in Dynasty Warriors 9, played some Dynasty Warriors 8. And yeah, and then then I watched some more videos, and then I played some more Dynasty Warriors 8. And then and then next day again watched some videos. Again, usually 4 to 5 hours worth of videos, and then I played some Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Yeah, I played as I think it was Eugen. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, and then I studied some more, watched some more videos, and yeah, played some more Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. And then the next day, since I finished Eugen's campaign, it's not technically a campaign. Yeah, Cao Cao decided to make me the fucking ruler because the AI in that game is kind of fucking shit. But yeah, then the next day, I studied, and then I played some Dynasty Warriors 7, hence the PS3. And then 2 days before the exam, I on my break, I played Dynasty Warriors 2. So yeah, I think the secret to my success was a balance. It was a good balance between studying, watching, again, Jason Dion, Professor Messer, Pete Zerger, balance of that and Dynasty Warriors. So I think like a 60-40, maybe 70-30 is a good mix for that. I'm not sure, but I think so. But yeah, that was my studying strategy. That is what I used to pass. And yeah, all right, folks. I think that's the end of this video. I don't have much else to say. I am super proud of myself. Hope you are too. And yeah, I'm gonna continue learning, progressing my career in IT. Like, what's next after this? I don't know. What is it? Server plus, Linux plus, Cloud plus. I don't even know at this point. But yeah, I am gonna continue learning and growing and yeah, and as a sneak peek, since I showed you all this fucking Dynasty Warriors shit, I am gonna be doing. Might regret it, but I am gonna be doing a video covering all of the Dynasty Warriors games because I have like all of them, and yeah, it's if it wasn't for Dynasty Warriors, I may not have passed this exam. So yeah, I'm Private Hudson. I'll see you folks next time.